Sports Park, Norwalk, Ohio is the place. The Summit Racing Equipment NHRA Nationals, and it's time now to hand out the hardware in the alcohol funny car division as you take a look at the #1 qualifier in that Lane Automotive Charger. That's Bobby Martin set to do his burnout. And that is Steve Harker behind him. Going to be a great matchup here as we take a look at the weather. Beautiful sunshiny skies back once again. Air temperature cooled down to a 78 degrees thanks to a 90-minute rain shower not so long ago. Boil it all down. The conditions here very, very good. And the best news of all, not so much rain, Bob, that we had the water weeping up through the track like we did on Friday. The Baiters, the Cat Ohio folks, they did a great job getting this racetrack ready because they've had 13 inches of rain here over about the last week and a half.
We've had very little problems on the racetrack, and that means very little tire shake for these two teams. These guys went at it in the Lucas Oil Division 3 race at Route 66 a few weeks ago. Bobby Martin got the win right there. He's extremely confident coming in. He has never had a race car this good underneath him, and the Parkers tell me that they have a very good driver in Bobby Martin. They said if he's got one flaw, it's that he babies the car a little bit. They said, drive it hard. We got parts. We can fix it, but this should be an exciting race because both drivers can run low 60s, and it might even take a high 50s the way those temperatures we saw are playing right into their hands. Track surface is good, conditions are good, and two A-list invitees to this final round on the line.
Steve Harker has won national events twice in his career. Bobby Martin never has. He immediately turns on the stage light. Will it throw Steve Harker off? Will Martin get his first win? We're about to find out. It's pretty even. Oh, at the stripe, so close to call. It's Bobby Martin, 562, 256, beats a 562, 256. This was dead even as it comes to a sliding halt.
Safe. Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
See, that's what happens. You get your win. You know your win light's on. You're clapping your hands going through. And there's something else I should be doing. Oh, yeah, pull the parachutes. So for Frank and for Dan Parker and everybody, that was a great drag race. 562 to a 562. Bobby Martin's list, and the Parkers have got to be ecstatic. Out of the starting gate, both drivers were really sluggish. I mean, a 169 light got out of the gate first, but it's all relative. Now, look at Bobby. There you go. Chute finally comes out, and that Dodge down at the end. And he's going to do a pretty good job of locking the brakes up. Doesn't want to go into the sand. Look at that. And slides it sideways. That's all of his road racing experience. Oh, wait a minute. He never had road racing experience.
Well, he's got some now.
Look at that. What a great job. And the Parkers and the Red Line team and Cap and
that was interesting. Well, as Bobby climbs out.
Bobby Martin, this is your first win at a national event ever. And you know what? You came into a screeching halt. How much of this win do you attribute to your new alliance with Frank and Dan Parker?
Oh, it's everything. You know, Bob Fry's always wandering around the pits and checking on us all and stuff. And he's making fun of me. He says, the driver isn't supposed to shine up the golf cart. I said, that's all I have to do. Frank and Dan Parker, Mike Meeks, Kevin Wilhelms, you know, Kyle Pelfrey, all the guys, they just get the car ready, and you know, I just drive, and it's so cool to do it that way. I've had to do everything for so long, and it's great. So, you know, for the CAP program, Lane Automotive, Parker Tech, you know, VP Racing Fuels and Permatex, they're all helping us, and this is huge for us. We're just trying to keep this program going.
I'm just as excited for you too. Thank you.